12:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and we have some more breaking news. But really, I'm only doing this because somebody in my Telegram is expecting me to wait until tomorrow. But wanted to know more about HBAR and XDC for prices that we could maybe buy in, after the drops and whatnot. But I'm going to take this opportunity to do some break news in gold and silver. Gold broke $2,000 an ounce. Looks to be on a very nice bull flag. It may come down here to test this support at 1981 on the 20-day, but we've broken out as expected. We came through and did a beautiful cup and handle. And for everybody who's watching, for purposes of the crypto market, this is a successful cup and handle. How it's going to bounce like this and then continue up. See how it hits up here at the top of the cup as support? Unlike the crypto market that came down here and everybody's expecting it to just come up, even though it was very bearish with the way the crypto market did. So this is the difference. Gold's very bullish. Expect it to continue rising. We've been talking about this for a very long time. And everybody in the commodities, everybody who's been buying their physical bullion, their precious metals, like I've been begging you to for the last year, it's your time. It's your time. This is how we counter inflation. And this is how we counter some of the very bad things that are going on in the world. Silver, some breaking news here as well. It came over $26 an ounce. It's retraced a little bit, but again, successful cup. All right. Now we're probably going to get the handle, but we had an extended pull off on consolidation, which sometimes happen, but this is extremely bullish. As long as we stay above here and here, you want to stay above the 20, but at worst, you want to stay above here. But this is a very bullish pattern. So expect silver to continue to run with gold and expect your commodities to take off Monday morning as long as this holds. Also, crude oil, as we talked about earlier, crude oil, if you guys don't know, is up to $123 plus a barrel. It was up all the way to $130. And again, this is a bullish cup, ladies and gentlemen. It could even come down here, but this is a bullish cup and handle. It extended out past it. So even if it were to break down to reconsolidate, that's very bullish. It hit our level perfectly of $120 that we called. Look at the levels we played, 100, 107.80, and 120.10. Beautiful levels, and then a resistance at 124.85. So we're going to see what happens here, but these are some breaking news. Commodities are exploding. We'll see if gold and silver, we don't even have to see. These are very bullish moves. Expect a very, very big day on Monday. I hope you have some commodities at play. I have Fortuna Silver Mines. I have Petroleo call options on both of those. I have shares of Barrick Gold. I have shares of Commerce Resource, which should have a huge day this coming up week. I have some of Kinross. I have some of Yamana. I have some of AAU and GPL, and I also have some of B2 Gold. My big holdings are in B2 Gold, AAU, GPL, and also Barrick Gold. I do have some scattered around the other ones. Fortuna Silver Mines, I have call options because there's no dividend, so I don't mind not having shares. I have call options for the $7 level at the end of the year, so these could explode. I also have call options for Petroleo for the $20 level at the end of the year, and this could also explode. So I'm already up like 30 or 40% on Petroleo, and Fortuna's already up like, I think 32%. It was down when I initially bought it, skyrocketed, and then when it retraced, people get overzealous. And I also have put options on Fuel Cell, and those did very well on Friday. I have them at the $2 level for the end of July. So if that hits, I have 70 something of them at my average cost is $10.75. So if they hit $1 or more a piece, whoa, will I be happy? And that's often what happens if you get close to the price, but you got to be right. So anyhow, so now that we got all that nonsense taken care of, not nonsense, but stuff to get us through to here, I want to just go HBAR real quick, and then I want to show XDC, and this is for my man, Craig. So Craig, very simply, with HBAR, your support right now, and write this down, 202 and 215 is resistance. Underneath, if you fall through, you got 18.6. It's a little higher up, actually. 18.67. And that could be a double bottom technically in the area, but watch that, because if it falls through there, you got 17.4 and then 16.4. So if we're talking about where we think it could get to, based on the pattern, if it breaks through this, we're coming down to, we'll keep this here, but I don't know if it would even hold that. But if you're asking me where to buy, if we break through this double bottom, Because I don't think it's going to hold this, and this would come down to a triple bottom, so I'm not... If it held the triple bottom, obviously, well, you would buy there. But I'm just not convinced it's going to hold that triple bottom. So we've got... I want these to be accurate, so if you're writing them down... So 15.48, but you probably wouldn't get a chance to buy until it came all the way down to this wick at 13.8. I don't necessarily think it would hold any of these levels, but if you're talking about short-term swings, we'll have to deal with it when we get there. But for more of a longer hold, I'd probably wait until it gets closer to 13.8 and we get down to that wick, you know, for longer holds. And we would also have to reevaluate the market when we get there. XDC is down 4.30% to 0.47. We're trying to work our way back down to the double bottom. Let's wait for this to load. Back at 0.43. I don't think it's going to hold that. If it does, you obviously can buy and have a short-term swing and maybe run back up to 5.4 or 4.79. Right now it fell through and it's going to try to get back over in a short period. But unfortunately, if it doesn't, it's going to get rejected at 4.79. And that's what it's looking like right now. And it looks like we're about to have a drop in the crypto market. Let's just be honest. And then in the daily time frame, the next chance you would have to look at after the 429. I don't think 362 will hold. I think this next area would be down in here. This 289. So keep a close eye on this. Write down these levels that I've put on here because there's a chance, like I said, we're flipping a 0 or 2 on XDC before this is all said and done. That's my projection if you bring this out farther. And it's starting to follow it, but this is how I feel like it's going to fill itself out. You know, not exactly the same, but I'm saying this was so we could fill it out and have an image in our heads. XRP Future Millionaire, make sure to hit that like button. Join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month so that I can see what you want. You can talk to me, and hey, you get special things like this for being in the Telegram.